You see the crazy? It's like, look how close we are.
Yeah.
Like, wow, fella, why are you doing this? I don't even got beef with you like that to be acting all crazy. You know what I mean? Why are you doing that, like, fam? Yeah, it is what it is. I guess you make your own bed, right? This is J Hood's mama's house. This way here, over here in this dead end. You know what I mean? I remember the first time I actually came, I said, yo, Pete, I'm in front of this house. When I found out he was doing this silly shit, I'm in front of this nigga's house. Like, what's what? What number bell is? He might go down these little steps or something. Like, yo, huh?
New video J Hood put out featuring Big Twins called Be There.
Tired of being humble prick, I'm Cam Newton. My gun is gun, you never hear him speak, they just be shoot. I speak bundles, I ain't talking about Indian Remy.
Pull up on the scenes with the black trucks. We've been mobbing for years, that's how we give it up.
Link for this video in description below. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Well, yes, this is a throwback, okay? Now, this is back when J Hood was like dragging the D blockchain. Things had reached a peak at this point. Now, I even when J Hood started going against D Block and dragging the chain and everything, I still remained cool with him because I understood his situation, but I also understood D-Block situation, and you know, things weren't right. We've broken this down on the channel with J Hood. I was around during this time, and I am grateful for working with all these guys. I love working with Jadakiss. I love working with Styles P and Sheek. Good guys. Just the business didn't go right with J Hood, and it was unfortunate, and it could have been done better with communication and different people in the mix. You know, it's a complicated story. It's broken down with me and J Hood on here if you ever want to listen to it. I'll break it down a little bit later. But this is footage from Sheek. I never really put this out, but is Sheek going to J Hood's house? Now, J Hood had already moved at this point. I wouldn't have let him go down there if I didn't know J Hood moved. But, you know, it was good. He wanted to do it. You know, we did it, okay? This was a emotional time because these guys were brothers. Things were splitting apart. To these guys' credit, they were never going to do anything to J Hood. They were just going to speak to him. It was a brotherly situation that got out of control. And it continued to spiral out of control after this. I couldn't mediate it anymore between the two. But, like, I got J Hood's side of the story. I got their side of the story. And I let them know that, like, I'm still going to be cool with him. You know, like, there's nothing, I'm not going to be in between this. And they understood that. And Hood understood what I still work with them. I mean, I love working with D Block. I was lucky to work with D Block, okay, and Jadakiss and all them, and you know, J Hood's a good guy, man. You know, like just the business didn't go right. I mean, it's basically just business. Things got fumbled. I don't think they were the best label guys, okay, but it's not totally their fault, okay. And anyway, so let's just get into it. Sheek says here, this will be part 1. I'm going to do part 2, probably today or tomorrow. And don't worry, check out J Hood's new music video below, and enjoy this, man.
We in D Block Studios right now. We sitting on the staircase from Mariah to AI. I was there through most of my last album, After Taxes. You name the ball players to BD, like man, niggas just come through here. Like it is what it is. Producers, top-notch producers come through here. Like, you know what I'm saying? At first, niggas when they pull up with their car service, they like, damn, these niggas got it set. They think niggas getting set up and shit, but it ain't. It's love. It's love. They know though. I think they know as far as I said it 1,000 times. But in my opinion, J Hood, I love you, fam. And I mean that. I mean that from the heart. And that's a little silly. You see, I'm in the hood and I'm around, and I know you may hear little rumors and all that. I remember, J Hood, I remember when it was earlier, I asked your little manager, like, yo, fam, what's his numbers? I need to get in contact with him. When I found out about Sheek took his chain, Sheek smacked whoever and this and that, I wanted to contact you to let you know, fam, I have nothing to do with those rumors. I don't know where they're coming from. I would never. My mom called me the other day, not around when I had, why you put your hands on that boy? I said, I ain't touched that. Hey, come on, ma, you can't be serious. I would never touch Joshua. You know what I mean? I was there when Styles gave him J Hood instead of J Love. You was J Love with finger waves and contacts and shit. You know what I mean? It was. I mean, you know. I'm saying. Excuse me, but because I said I'll never take it to that. Because I love you, fam, and that's what it is. And you know, the story goes on with me like holding you down. But he's rightfully, fam, like he has the right to be mad about why his album ain't dropped, why this and that, like, and I respect that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the time, like, damn, we got him, we pushing it, we got him on magazines, we trying to feed the people, hood. And like Flex said, like if you heard anything was going on in like hood, this nigga Sheek used to beg me to play your records, fam. Beg me. Like I was strictly on that with hood. Like cause I felt this nigga's, he's it. And I still think you're a superstar. I think you're gonna prosper and grow wherever you're gonna go. I just don't understand the tough talk, like with you, like, and you know, like, come on, you know how we get down, fam, as well as my peoples. Like, come on, B. So, with that being said, like, that's the only part I can't respect. But it's just he has every right to say, because we was growing and trying to figure out then how we put these artists out, how we do this, how we go about this, and like, you know what I'm saying, damn, they not eating up this song, they not, oh, we gotta go back in and do another song, they not feeling this label is saying that, nah, we don't want this, we want, let's go with this record instead. And as a young man, like, heard with like a lot of people in his ear at the same time, wasn't ready to deal with that. You know what I mean? Everything didn't pop according to how J Hood thought he was that dude out there, you know what I'm saying? And I still think you that dude out there, and I still think you're gonna do your thing no matter who you go with. I have no problem with 50, I have no problem with none of these people. Certain people just don't respect your moves because they feel you hanging yourself, like homie's just using you because he has a project out right now, hood. He got his hand up your back doing this and that, me and Yayo, I'm hearing your little interviews, me and Yayo, this and that. I'm like, yo fam, I got 700 freestyles you dissing these boys. I'm not, yo, is this ridiculous? Hey, fam, he said strictly Sheek, like, you know what I'm saying, Sheek this and that, and I'm like, all right, I don't know, man, I guess he felt because I was more intimate with him. I was more that nigga, like when your step pops was touching on his body and touching on his mother body, yo, Sheek, this nigga's doing this and that, boom, 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 boom. What? What's up, motherfucker? That's Louch. That's Louch and my couple of my little goons. You know that, but that's nothing. That's saying that you was young and so on. And I mean that like far as saying like there for you. When you say me and kids, me and Styles, be extra cool. Like Pools was saying the other day, like fam, talk. Like he act like he ain't know nobody else in this camp. But somebody gotta be the bad guy. And you know what? I'll strap that on, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? Because that's what it is. It's family, and I'm gonna stick to my family. I'm gonna stick. I just shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean that. Family first, fam. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean. We do that. When he say like, yo, fam, I had Sheek took 60,000 from me, and then this and that, and this and that. I'm like, wow, come on, fam. You know nobody ain't take no money from you, J Hud. As far as like he said, it took for my house to burn and this and that. When we gave you whatever money, it was because we gave it to you because your house burnt and you said you was gonna do this and get it popping for yourself, as far as your family, and hook your house up at the new spot you going to. And I have the cots to vouch for that and so on. Whatever you did with the money is your business. Whether you did the right thing with it or not, I don't care. Because most people don't care. Most people see her more brotherly. When most people sign your money in your advance, they don't really spend it on a chain. They only bought a Ferrari with your little 300,000 or so on. After that's gone, they don't give a fuck. You better deliver my record I want. Us is this more like that was my little done, like, you know what I'm saying? And you still my little done. I'm just saying, Bow Wow came back. Chingy and all these boys came back, man. You know what I'm saying? But this don't dig your grave to where you getting with boys that's been not so much beefing, but you just running reckless and hanging yourself to where like fam, I used to at the time, I ain't gonna lie, you had me tight, like to where like damn, until like Styles and I'm like, dudes, don't touch that, fam. I already know. Don't. I used to go to the gym. I swear to God, I said on time. I used to go to the gym and come back and sit in front of his house, dumb lawn, make up my calls, eating my, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever I gotta do to see if homie show up or anybody show up. I'll come in his house and talk to his mom and tell him the story until he walk in the house unexpected to see me there. Because that's what it is, like, you know what I'm saying? But you never showed, fam, and it started to weigh down with me, and I'm like, you know what? You ain't gonna have me hung up, man. I seen Peace Styles spend so much money on lawsuits and all that, and I don't know if that's your angle, but I just can't get where you going, and I'm seeing you talking on camera, Hood. I love you. I swear to God, I love you, Hood. But I see you talking on camera about your chain and this and that. Yeah, I spent 18,000 on my chain. I'm like, Hood, damn, baby, like, come on, baby, cool. It's not cool, man. Don't do that shit. Who is putting you up to that? Are you sick? Like, why you? I got Sheek himself have to sign off. I don't care if you want to go with 50. Shout out to G Unit. Shout out to, I don't care what label. They have to come see me for me to let you off like this, man. Hood signed to us, regardless if he put an album out or not. I mean, even with Universal, he received lots of money as an advance and this and that. Whether Kadar said, yo, I'll wait and y'all don't gotta pay nothing back, we still say keep that 60 G's. Oh, keep whatever it may be, whatever the amount may be. Keep that amount, keep whatever it is, keep it. I don't give a fuck. End of the day, you're signed to D Block. Point blank. We cut from a whole nother cloth to where we was trying to get off certain labels before that we will never go that route. That's why when Styles came, I'll get to the hood and shit. Styles said, yo fam, I spoke to Hood. Actually in the back, in the studio, he said, I spoke to Hood. He said he ready to do his own thing and spread his wings and doing this and that. I told him, I gave him the go ahead. I said, where'd you give him the go ahead? That's what it is. How you going about it? Nah, just let him go. Say no more, that's what it is. Let him go. To this day, no one expected, like, fam, and I got the word from I got the kite from his fam that he's putting that on there saying Sheek ran in the studio and took his chain and smacked him. From his people putting it on there. Like, Sheek ain't come nowhere and take no chain or do nothing. I remember you bought that stuff. Fam, I know this shit. Come on, dog. That's why come on. It's a gimmick. I know it's WWF with you Hood, but at the same time, you know these boys, you know niggas, you dealing with real niggas, fam. Like, come on, B. Stop it. Like, don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop. I didn't think it would come to the point with Hood. At the time when he was telling me in the Hood that, like, he was telling me before that he might be ready to do his own thing. Me, say no more, cool. Whenever you're ready, you know, boom, 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 boom. Finally he came and then he said he couldn't get in touch with Sheek and so on. Fam, same way y'all pulled in a lot, same way y'all niggas pulled. Niggas is out here heavy. So like when you say you couldn't reach niggas and you don't know where niggas been, don't say that, huh? Don't do that. What? Sheek, Louch. This when he was dragging the chain and doing it. You notice he put it on the side where they ain't no moist nights. Just doing it, dragging it that way and shit. I'm like, yo, fam, you silly, yo. Don't do that. Love you. I swear to God, I'm not here to get on you, Hood. I'm not here to talk none of this. I'm doing this interview for my niggas, real talk, and that's it. And and it has, you know, we gonna touch on all different topics, but you tripping, and you're burying yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? But and then at the end of the day, like say he'll put mad new video. I spent $18,000 on my chain and this and that, and this and that. Under his comments, 95% of them saying, "Hood, yo, you gonna get there and go with this rat, this and that." And I'm not even saying on this. I don't work for years. God bless him. He did 600 million with vitamin. What God do you, man? I get money. We get money too. We doing what we do. You do you, and that's that. You know what I mean? So it ain't nothing to do with no 50 Cent. And he said, yo, man, them niggas used to always sit around and safety and this and that. Yeah, we was beefing with, not even beefing, we was getting at each other. You know what I mean? I was the nigga said, I told her, I said, fam, don't get involved in none of that. One of them niggas catch you somewhere, fam, you're not prepared. And nobody, and I mean nobody you be with is built that way. So don't get involved with none of it. Yeah, I was there, nigga, I took shit on my stomach, I tattooed my neck, and I did this. And it's funny, you know, fam. Come on, dog. Like this niggas, you're you right here to me.
So that's the first part of this, and there's more. I'm gonna leak out more later. I'm gonna leak this in pieces, but this is like their side of the story, and honestly, just the business was mishandled at Kasha. Unfortunately, you know, me and J Hood broke this down. Unfortunately, something happened to his home. Some money was got on his behalf. Super Mario and some other people got some money on his behalf, and the money came out of his budget, and it got real messy. There was not a good line of communication with everything. He didn't get all the money they took from his budget, and I'm not saying that D Block is wrong. They have good intentions. These are good guys, trust me. Me and Hood even broke this down, and we tried to, you know, just tell the story without any animosity. I did that with him months ago, you know. Hopefully, you know, and I hope that, you know, they've pieced this out, and me and Hood talked about that, but they haven't really worked together yet. And I guess there's just too much damage done on their side with Hood, but it's like they did things too. They should be able to move forward past all that and just be cool again, you know. It's unfortunate that they're cool, but they're not cool. They're not working with each other right now, and that's the sad part about this, you know. I really think that Sheek and all of them should reach out to Hood and pull him back in and just, you know, be cool again. Do a song together. Do something. Yeah, I'm gonna drop some more parts of this. And don't get me wrong, I'm not Sheek's a good guy. This was a time when things were emotional on both sides, and I always tried to mediate it. As you can see, Sheek and I were talking during this. I told him I was talking to Hood still, and I said, man, we just got to try to work this out. But it's hard when there's a lot of ego and emotions involved, you know? And D-Block was amazing. It still is, but, you know, it was amazing with Hood there and everything. It was just, I wish things went differently, and I'm sure they do too, because the buzz they got with J Hood was amazing, you know? And they weren't able to capitalize on it because, like, think about it. These guys were also dropping their own solo project. It was just, it's a lot. And there needed to be someone there to act just as CEO and not an artist. Super Mario was supposed to be that, but it didn't really turn out that way. You know, it turned out to more D-Block projects because there was more money on the table for that. There should have been someone there to just handle the projects and make sure, like, 50 Cent had that, you know, he had the right people in place. So he was the CEO, but he also had the people to handle the business every day so he could continue to be an artist. You know, he came in and did like the marketing and stuff like that and helped develop the plan, but was still able to focus on himself. You know, he had Shaw Money and a bunch of other people. As much as he wants to discredit Shaw Money was still an intricate part in putting everything together, you know? And then he had marketing team. He had a radio guy. You know, like, they had a lot of people working at G Unit. They didn't have the same amount of people working at D Block. So, anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'm going to drop the next part. This is part 1. Make sure you smash that like button. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys have an
You see the crazy? It's like, look how close we are. Yeah. Like, wow, fella, why are you doing this? I don't even got beef with you like that to be acting all crazy. You know what I mean? Why are you doing that, like, fam? Yeah, it is what it is. I guess you make your own bed, right? This is J Hood's mama's house. This way he at, over here in this dead end. You know what I mean? I remember the first time I actually came, I said, yo, Pete, I'm in front of this house. When I found out he was doing this silly shit, I'm in front of this nigga's house. Like, what's what? What number bell is? He might go down these little steps or something with, like, yo, huh?
new video J Hood put out featuring Big Twins called Be There.
Tired of being humble prick, I'm Cam Newton. My gun is gun, you never hear him speak, they just be shooting. I speak bundles, I ain't talking about Indian Remy.
Pull up on the scenes with the black trucks. We've been mobbing for years, that's how we give it up.
Link for this video in description below.